हेलो! वेलकम टू दिस न्यू episode of बचपन के पिटारे से. In today's episode, I'm going to read out a beautiful story, an insightful story that I read in the Speaking Tree, a column of Times of India. This was published a couple of months back with the title Seek the Truth for Yourself. So let's begin with the story. This is the story of a donkey who was walking when night fell. He was not sure what his destination was and how to reach it. And what made it worse was he could hear the sounds of wild animals in the forest where he had been grazing all day. It was too dark for the donkey to see beyond its nose. Fear gripped the donkey as he peered into the darkness ahead to see if he could make something of it. Just as the donkey ambled about directionless, an owl from a treetop hooted out to him. Buddy, you cannot see at night, but I can. Maybe I should become your guide and show you the path. The donkey could not have asked for anything better. He guffawed with joy and invited the owl to sit on its back. Now, with the owl perched delicately on its back, the duo made their way through the forest. The owl gave the directions, and the donkey followed them. All night, the arrangement worked out well. They managed to avoid wild animals and see the light of the day. The sun rose as the team reached the forest's edge, and a new day was born. In the sunlight, the donkey could see very well, but the owl was blinded by the light. For a few minutes, there was confusion. But the owl, having donned the guide's hat, was reluctant to give up the leadership role. The owl was too attached to his seat on the donkey's back and the power it gave him. So, even though the owl could see nothing, he continued to give directions. The donkey did not think much about the arrangement that was well suited to the night but defective during the day. He did not realize that he could see and did not need the owl's help navigating the forest. Even though he didn't require a visual guide now, he continued to accept the owl as his guide. He never attempted to use his head or eyes and perceive that he could see during the day. Hence, he did not need a guide. He continued to follow the owl's direction, which were not based on the knowledge of the path ahead. At one point, the owl instructed the donkey to turn left and then immediately right. The donkey could see a deep, fast moving river down the cliff. But he was following the guide and not thinking, so he did just as he was told. The donkey fell directly into the river and drowned. I would like to continue reading from the same article. We learned two things from this incident. There are times when we need guides, and no guide can be better than a Dharma Guru or the spiritual teachers. However, it does not mean we stop seeing ourselves or examining things critically. All great seers have encouraged us to look for the truth ourselves. They have also said to choose your guide after consideration. Most ancient texts emphasize that both the teacher and the taught should fulfill certain qualifications. Indeed, the donkey did not have a choice during the night. However, if he was alert during the day, he would have known that his guide was not helping him. In our lives too, the same guide may not work for all occasions. Hence, Mahavir said, search for the truth yourself. Isn't this applicable in our real lives also? This particular article, or rather the story, actually made me think a lot. After reading the story, I think I have become more alert. So when I reflect in my own circumstances in my personal life, as a teacher, as a mother, as a woman, as an individual, on many occasions, I sometimes pause and wonder, or maybe rather question myself, am I behaving like an owl in anyone's life? Or do I have an owl in my life? I would love to know, what does this story mean to you? What perspective does it bring to you? Do share it in comments on YouTube, or you can write to me on bachpan ke pitare se bkps@gmail.com, or you can also follow Instagram link and comment there, or you can definitely DM me. I would love to know your opinions. And with this, that's all for today. I'll be back in another episode soon. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Thank you. Have a good day.